There we go. Marvelously done, Eclipse. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in to Eclipse. Sorry, I had to think. Now we finally get to go into the sewers. Plus, I'm finally going to switch to Gwen again. Switch back to my original teammate. Didn't want to replace Caesar because we have yet to see his Mega Evolution. And yeah, we've seen the wild version of it. Now I've seen this area before. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood! I am on it! That's familiar. It sounds like, oh no. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen, Eclipse. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Pretty ominous, don't you say? This is it, the sewers. Now we finally get to see what wild Pokemon lurk around the sewers. Which I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be Noibat right there. Noibat. Really good mon. Finally got the TM for Thunderbolt that I'm going to teach to Dragonair, aka Mega Wing. Next, we would be able to get the Experience Candies M. The medium experience candies.
Time to finally teach Amon Thunderbolt. It should be able to learn it. If not, that would shock me. Doodle shock. And replacing... Let's replace... I was going to replace Flamethrower with Thunderbolt, but I'm actually going to replace Water Pulse with it. It had Water Pulse before, in Alpha form, but I want Thunderbolt instead.
Now I'm just gonna battle with my mons here. Alongside, I mean. Oh, I haven't caught this one yet? I actually thought I did. And I know that Scrafty Mega evolves, and I gotta be honest, I don't like it. I don't like the Mega Scrafty's form. Like, I've already seen it, and I don't like it. Not all on me to show you the brick break. Thank you very much. Item, another Scraggy. That was close. Man, pretty ominous, but I'm enjoying it all the same. Sort of making me think of the Team Flare building from before. It is a maze, but it is making me think of the Team Flare building from one time. It was pretty ominous, all the same. Umu milk. Here's your nectar. Lemonade. And then with berries, I'm trying to remember from the top of my head, cherry berry. Interesting. So it's Scraggy and Noibat, which I was hoping there was going to be more than just that. Locked. And an old map as well. Gonna at least see what's up here. This looks like that might be a location of a legendary Pokemon, if anything. That would be pretty interesting if that were the case. That or just some insane boss like L. There you are, Eclipse. It looks like this rock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No. Destroying public property. Let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Which area do you want to check? The keyhole, the lock body, the hinges, check for gaps. The lock body. From some sort of metal alloy. The keyhole. Seems like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary. Check for gaps, no, the hinges. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. There's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be, Eclipse? Hidden somewhere? Or maybe a clef key has it? Might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. I thought so. Clef key! Well, our Pokemon had some keys. That was a Clef key, right? Let's go after it. Clef key is known to be a really hard Pokemon to catch. Chase after the Pokemon Clef key with its many keys. Clef! Seems possible that one of Clef Key's keys could help us open up that lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeball I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does, unfortunately, mean there's a chance of Clef Key being knocked out of it as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Clef? Stop right there! That's hardly different than punching a poor thing. We're not an ancient Hisui, you know. You mentioned it. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Eclipse. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Alright, now go catch that Clef Key. Don't forget, we don't want to knock it out. We want to catch that Clef Key. I'm not gonna make it easy. Go Amiga! For the first time, we will finally be able to catch a Clef Key. This makes it perfect for being able to catch it. Haha. Ow. Got it. Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? I mean, anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. We're counting on you, Klefki. Doesn't seem to have the key. Huh. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting us through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. What was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let Mahon's fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! Punch! Key? With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force, or brawny tactics. And anyway, we should hurry after him. Well, you did say no destroying public property, but what was that? Destroying public property, or rather getting through? Or rather just getting through? What? Oh yeah, I'm stupid. It's level 40. But what was its moves? Actually, now that I'm actually calling myself dumb. Play rough, draining kiss, flash cannon, metal sound. Might as well just explore a little bit of these. Klefki again. So that means Klefki is one of the Mons. It's interesting that you go through the sewers and then there's like some intense maze that leads you through many places. It's very interesting. Patrat, we already know about those guys. Patrat can be found anywhere. Sorry for no speech. I'm pretty much losing it with the throat issues. Ow! You're meanie. There we go. These are starting to get pretty decent levels now. Chandelure. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Whoops, wrong voice. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as her partner. Perhaps, or perhaps not. The fact that we might be able to encounter a Mega Chandelure first is crazy. Crazy to think of. What's this then? It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then... Oh wait, if it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Eclipse. Investigate the crates over here. Then there's a sign over there. Cluster of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. You don't know what these farm machines are for, but they don't seem to related to the case. The sign would say, but I can't read it, apparently. I've learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. Some old electric panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. It's an abandoned sewer, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to the obvious solution. Let's take a good look at the pale-colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. We've checked all over this room, but there's still no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power, strength is justice! The brick wall is cracked enough! Justice power! Huh? That's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life, but this is my first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It's felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I am sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. At least this time he walked. Let's keep pushing ahead, Eclipse. Just wanted to get that. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, but though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash through walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumios. Yes! The wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. There it is. Sorry. Eclipse, look over there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Oh, whoops. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Eclipse. Man, this area is gonna take a while, I'm pretty sure. This is pretty much making me think of the Pokeball factory. And I'll say, even if it's annoying, still don't know how to get those special Pokeballs of any kind. Oh, we are just about there. Just about at the end point, where Chandelure will be agitated. Oh! It's her, I think. Or maybe that's Emma. Nope, that's not Emma. That's her. Gwen! We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is none. That's right. In a way, there is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Mysterious, aren't you? Here, thank you. Freaking thank you. It's about time. This is gonna be really hard because none of my Megamons are of the good type yet. And that sucks because for my team, that means I pretty much chose poorly for that point. Yeah, whatever. You already know the point. But the only mon that would be able to do something is Gwen and... would be Gwen and... technically everyone but Mega and Caesar. Caesar can do something, but not a lot. Mega can at least use a move, but not a lot. But yet again, not much. It's only the ground type move. So, because of that, I'm thinking I might be able to put in for the replacement of Caesar, sorry to say, but Caesar will have his Mega debut soon. If anyone deserves to be stronger, it would be at least Spike. So, and then Caesar needs the strength anyway. So, the Mega Pokemon will be Freya, and the first Pokemon I'll pick will be Mega. And yes, I said Freya, not Fable. I meant Fable, you already know. Are we doing this? Sure. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Nest Ball. Gwen of Fist of Justice. Bayonet is first. Well, now I think I've underestimated myself a little. Goregeist. Oh, perfect. Actually. Nice try. Never mind. Whoops. Well, that was a good dodge all the same. Chandelure. It can Mega Evolve. I'm so excited to see it. Chandelurite. Chandelure. Mega Evolve. Finish them. It will look more like a Chandelier, and I'm so excited to see it. Despite my throat issues, I'm so excited. I've seen that already, but I still think that looks so freaking good. Ow! Well, good fight. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought. In any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know those two, Gwen? Of course. Emma's the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Eclipse is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see. And what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any more promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Eclipse. It's true then. Eclipse is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable, with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon that let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We just head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. A bit of a frown there too. It's like annoyed frown, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suits can help me out in a pinch. I didn't even think he had that still. Though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Eclipse. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. The fact that she is a part of the Fist of Justice and yet she doesn't have a fighting type is admirable all the same. Time to finally heal my mons. Because I wasn't being very wise about that. Justice Dojo and its quick travel as well. It's a quick traveling place.
Catch ability? Really? Like to heal my mons. Yeah, soon enough I'm gonna like chill with all of this. That's why it's a good thing that I wouldn't be doing much recording for a while yet. And the next time I would be recording on my part is on the 28th, in technically 6 days for my part. It's the 22nd from when I recorded this, so that's why I'm glad I would be focusing on not using much of my voice when my throat's all iffy. Anything else? I'm gonna check something actually. Yeah, I'm running out of Pokeballs. So I'm gonna buy 10 of these. 10 of these. And 10 of these. And then, Hyper Potions, I'm gonna buy 13 of those. Full heal at long last. Still need a full restore though. So I have 4 of these. I'm just checking on how many of each I have. I'm gonna also sell some of these. I'm gonna sell this many of these. And then sell just one of these. And one of these. Definitely need a lot in order for me to get the Mega Stone for someone. But then I'm going to, curiously, as sad as I am for replacing one of my mons, because yeah, it's one of my actual mons, showing it off because I'm trying to remember who it was. Gwen, that was who. I'm gonna keep replacing Gwen because fighting type wise, that's why Gwen is at a huge disadvantage. So that's why I'm keeping Gwen as is.
The best mons for this battle will actually be everyone but Mega. Actually, never mind. Everyone is good here. Because Mega can do some damage. Let alone just use the ground type moves.